Today is Summit Day. We have 2 different accounts. It's the same exact person. Look at that beautiful island art, though. Hopefully we get an LD5 today, because it's been quite a while since we've got... Right? It's been a while since we got an LD5. So, hopefully... Oh, look at this. Very nice. Let's see what they want. I mean, I probably should have read this before. And he's like, don't do the elemental scrolls. Oh, oops. No, that's not what he said. We got a decent amount of premium scrolls. So, units you're hoping to get: Nana, Oliver, Carnal, Bastet, Shizuka, Juno, Samath. Blessing power to use better judgment. Keep dupes of top tier units. Keep the dupes of top tier. Not dop tier. I don't even know what that word is. No, oh my god. He wants a lot of water stuff. So since we have a blessing, let's do the water. Let's do the waters first. We'll do lightning reviews. Shall we do lightning reviews? Man, I wish that we could use Tyrant in RTA a little bit more. There's just so much stuff that came, like, after Oliver comes out and some of these other things come out. It's like, can you really justify Tyrant? Plus, people are getting better at using. People have more counters to that built, I suppose. Like, you could take Diana into Tyrant, and you could take like Juno. But, like, people are just using Juno all the time. So, and she's generally, when you fight against Juno, she's fast enough, especially with the speed buff, right? She's fast enough the Tyrant can't really control her as much as he could have before, but... Or maybe, you know what? Maybe it's just because trying to strip anything, any buffs off anything, it just seems to be impossible nowadays. I don't know. I feel like Kaoto has changed accuracy and resistance. I mean, I say that, but there's probably always been the same nonsense. So, like, resistance doesn't even matter if you put it on units for the most part, because how the calculation is done is just, it doesn't really matter. So, I think I've just gone to the point, like, I've gone to the point where if I have like a 40% or 41% resistance lead or whatever, versus like a tarot, like a 15% crit rate leader skill. I'm like, I'll do the crit rate. That's at least a leader skill, because, yeah, resistance is nothing. Water Archer. We got an Awakened Water Archer. She got changed. What did she get? What kind of changes? I don't remember what she got. This guy, Budget Water Monkey, with that skill 3, strips into a defense break. Potentially could be really cool. And then skill 2 is CC. Skill, actually, that guy might actually be useful. Like, against all of the Mashas? Strip, multi-hit strip and defense break, and then attack again on top of that. Aside from, I mean, Masha's got 123 base speed. That's the only issue. Is like, you have to, first off, you have to outspeed the Masha. And then, in reality, she's just gonna crit on him. So, it doesn't really matter. Does anything ever really matter with Summoner's War? So many times I just see so much nonsense happen. I mean, it's starting to feel like a casino. It's always felt like a casino, but it starts to feel like the PvP is a casino now. This is another counter to Tyrant. You know, enough people realized it. Enough people just realize things over the course of time. So, well, I'm sure people are using Tyrant. Just can't get away with Tyrant at the way that you used to be able to get away with him in PvP. So, Water Lich is actually a pretty solid unit. I wish they would do something like the Water Lich with the Wind Lich, because like the Wind Lich is like, Water and Fire are both such usable units, such decently usable units. Fire one can go crazy sometimes. Water one, it doesn't go crazy like the Fire one, but at least Water one is, he can't be CC'd. He also has a passive to, I always forget exactly how the passive is worded, but let's, decrease the chance of receiving critical hit or increase the chance of landing. I use the unit on like every account, and I keep forgetting how the passives worded, because it was changed a couple times. So let's, instead of me, trying to remember exactly how the pass was worded. Let's take because we took a look before, like literally a couple days ago. Immunity against inability effects decreases the chance of being attacked with a critical hit by 25%. In addition, increase your attack bar by 20% whenever you get attacked by non-critical hits from the enemy. So, solid unit though. Pick him. Don't like. I already forgot what his. Oh no! Pick him into a Diana. See if you can steal turns. Might not get crit on. In reality, it'll just be all RNG as usual. I mean that is kind of RNG though, so I can't complain about that part. It's like, well, it's not 100% chance. So we'll get the Fire Boomerang, double AoE crowd control skills, double AoE stuns. Underrated unit. This guy actually does a decent amount of turn cycling and damage. Fire Hat Boy, Fire Phantom Thief. This girl, she does a crit buff and attack bar boost. She's a decent arena offense unit for like a cleave team, but just most people are using other stuff. Some people use her, but most people using other stuff. Garrosh. The Fire Werewolf. Fire Werewolf does increases the amount of... He's got 115 base speed. Those werewolves have 115 base speed for all of them. Fire Werewolf does... He heals every turn, kind of like Chow, right? And he will also increase the healing that he gets from other sources. So you could build him tanky, and he's got a heal block skill 1. He's got a stun skill 2. Got really high base speed, but aside from just like he's good at he's kind of good for the same reason Chow is kind of good, is he's tanky and he heals himself. But Chow's better obviously, but yeah, if you're looking for a fire Chow, but people are just using fire like Leica would be a fire Chow, right? Not quite the same, Douglas. But not quite the same. Like Fire Werewolf, first off, very high base speed. Second off, tanky. Like you could, if you bring a Molong into a Douglas, you know what's that gonna do? If you bring a Molong into, like Molong would just eat Douglas alive. If you bring or bomb Douglas, right? If you bring Garrosh into that, he's going to be able to take that hit, right? Such high base HP. I'm trying to remember if I have, if I can show a 6-star Garrosh on any account. I don't think I can right now. Because didn't we had him built on the China server account. I'm sure I have him 6. I think I have him 6-star, not 6-star, Second Awaken on all the accounts, but well, not the only account, but in terms of, I think I have him Second Awakened on everything, but in terms of 6-star, I think I only have him 6-star on one account. The Europe server, since the China server, we deleted. So, deleting accounts is fun. We should delete more accounts. Alright, what do we get here? Wind Jack-o'-lantern cannot be defense broken. Decent unit, mostly for Guild Siege. I see some people try to use him in other places, but he doesn't do as well as Guild Siege. Although sometimes in Guild Siege, he just takes so much damage regardless, like, especially with the additional damage, that he takes so much damage regardless, like, okay. He can't get defense broken, but opponents' monsters just do so much damage sometimes. And violent proc so much sometimes. It doesn't really matter. They're like, yeah, I'll just do the damage regardless. I'm trying to think of if there could be a nice place to use him in RTA, like against a certain comp. I mean, there's always those instances, but most of the time it's that some of these units are just so niche that whenever a monster arises, like, what are you just going to have something like that runed up for the one time in every 30 then that you actually could use that. So. There's still a lot of stuff that just eats him alive. What is this? New overdupe, and it's a great unit. Great unit. I think I have to re-rune. I got 3 of those. I've been second away. I've been fusing so many pandas. Excuse me. Like whenever I have the resource, like if I get awakened 3 stars as 4 stars that are fusion materials, or if I get like the fusions for the fire panda, like if I get the 4 stars already, like I'm not gonna go all the way from the ground up and like summon 3 stars, awaken them, 4-star them, then awaken all of those, and I'm not gonna go the entire way. But if I get like half the materials, then I'll just go the rest of the way and fuse those pandas to skill up all the Feng Yans that I like. Feng Yan, he's a good unit, but you can't use him everywhere. Additional damage hurt him. All the additional damage artifacts. I mean, it helped him too. Don't get me wrong. It actually helped that. It helped him as well. So we have. That's a lot of what? 77. I mean, so I mean 87. Numbers are so hard. Numbers are so hard. All right. Let's put. Where are we putting this? I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Isn't that obvious? Let's do. Where should we zap? I don't want to zap Trinity. Does he even have a Trinity, or is he just wanted the Trinity things? Man, all this stuff is so lovely. I guess we'll zap some of these. As he's like, don't zap my stuff, man. I want you to zap my things. $87. Is he missing anything? Missing any 3 stars? Let's see. He's missing no 3 stars. He's missing some secret dungeons. He's missing. Oh no, he is. He's missing Dark Bounty Hunter. He's missing Dark Lizard Man. He's missing Dark Martial Artist. Make sure we jiggle that Gina. Please, can we get something today? Please, LD5, please. I don't care. It's Dark Lizard Man. Fill out the Pokedex, but please. I feel like it's been so long since we've gotten... Not even for me, because obviously it's been long for me because I'm not doing LD Scrolls, but so long for... Decent, but it was Hall of Heroes. So... It's been so long since we got LDs on this channel. Right? Feels like forever. With the amount of LDs, it sounds like there was a few big LD sessions. But it doesn't matter. There's no pity in this game. No pity by the cup. Why are people playing crowd? Like, honestly. Hey, there we go. I'm sorry that I skipped. I'm sorry. I stopped paying attention for 5 seconds. Maybe I should stop paying attention more. And then we'll actually get stuff. What if I do this? You know they got the camera on. You know they're watching. They're watching you poop. They got the camera on. They got access. They're doing it. Contra's like, shut up. Shut up. We'll give you. What if I just do this? They're not on the screen. They can't see my face. No, that's not helping. It's still bad. Why is it still so bad? Light Harg. Man, we gotta jiggle some more Ginas, apparently. We got 3. That's not enough. Really, we should get 5 from this amount. Hopefully we get 2 more here. At least break even. Not break even, but like Be on average. Why is average the goal? Really? Why is average the... Why are you guys playing Chronicles? Honestly, why is anyone playing Chronicles? Like, have you not learned? Have people not learned to not do that? Like, the company's just been jerks for over a decade, right? Because this company's been around before Summoner's War, right? So they've been jerks before all of this. And nobody learned their... Well, no. Some people learned their lessons. There's plenty of people that are not playing Chronicles. But people just didn't learn their... Like, my girlfriend plays Chronicles. I refuse. She's like, oh, maybe you want to jump on stream and you show me how to do things in Summoners War Chronicles. I'm like, I'm not touching that crapfest game. I'm not touching that. Why would I play that? Like, I have dealt with Cops Wars for 8 years. I don't want to do this again. Like, I'm not going through this nonsense a second time. Like, I have given them a massive... Hey, congratulations. Speaking of a massive monkey, I have given them so much of my life that I cannot ever get back. Like, at a certain point, you have to learn from your mistakes. If you know that that's a massive mistake you've made in your life, like, don't make it again. At the very least, don't make it again. Like, if you don't learn anything from it, you gotta at least learn from your mistakes. Making mistakes is okay. Everyone makes mistakes. Man, I make plenty of mistakes in my life. But I at least try to learn from them. Sometimes I gotta make them a bit, right? Sometimes I'm like, hey, I make this mistake. Hey, I made this mistake again. Hey, I made this mistake. Like, at a certain point, like, you gotta learn from them. Keep touching the toaster. Eventually, you're gonna stop touching the toaster. Eventually, you're gonna be like, the toaster is hot. I am not going to touch the toaster anymore because it is hot and I get hurt by doing that. Although I will say most people learn their mistakes. Look at the numbers on all these platforms. Chronicles just came out, right? Marvel Snap just came out. Marvel Snap's getting like really good numbers considering, right? It's a Marvel game, but people were not giving it, like, people weren't giving it any thought before it came out. They're like, yeah, we might cover it. And then it comes out, and there's like people that don't play mobile games. They're like people that are like PC gaming streamers and YouTubers and stuff like that. And they're like, oh, this is a fun game. Oh, this is not that pay to win. Oh, we can play this. This is a game. It's got gameplay, and you don't have to spend $100,000 on it. That's crazy. Like, I mean, it does have the Marvel name behind it, but that doesn't, just because something's licensed doesn't mean it's gonna succeed. There's plenty of times when, hey, there we go. Plenty of times where things were licensed and they just failed miserably and they were just crap fests. So, Nana Oliver, Carnal, Bastet, Shizuka, Juno, Sama. At least we got Juno, right? We got a couple LD4s. We got a Juno. At least we got something they wanted. Juno's one of those RTA units that's like, if you think that you're going to get outsped, or if you know you're going to get outsped, an opponent's going to come in and do a whole bunch of crazy nonsense, just pick Juno and hope to get lucky. Pick Juno, pick Antares. Alright, 10 legendary attributes. Shall we zap some more? No. I want to zap. I want to destroy his Pokeball. Man, if Pokemon came out with a legitimate mobile gacha game, because they come out with them, but if they came out with a legitimate Summoner's War competitor, Summoner's War would be done. They would be done. They would be effing done. They would be. That would be it. I feel like that. I mean, there's still. Hey, there we go. I don't know if this is new or dupe. We'll check it out in a second. But either way, you'd want a second of that anyway. Hey, we got an LD. That's not terrible. It's not the worst. Yeah. Fortunately for Com2uS, Pokemon didn't. They never really did what they could have done with mobile gacha games. I mean, they tried, kind of, but if they really tried, there would still be Summoners War players. I shouldn't say that it would be done for Com2uS, done for Summoners War. There would still be people that play Summoners War. However, a large percentage, realistically, a large percentage of the casual population, and some whales too, would leave for Pokemon. Because so many people got interested in this game from there's a big crossover in the Venn diagram of Pokemon and Summoners War. The Venn diagram is those things the diagram that looks like two boobs and you smash one on top of each other. That's what that is. That's a good explanation, right? That's a good explanation. Like, oh, I get it now. He's got a couple dupes, couple Barbara dupes. Let's go by monster. Let's see, do they have... I don't see no Dominics. Am I missing things? Oh, we know they don't have Juno. Wind Monkey? They have a Wind Monkey. Would they want a second Wind Monkey? Wait, do we even have any scrolls left of the... Ooh, this one's new. Nice. Do we have any scrolls left that we... It really doesn't matter. Yeah. Alright, let's do cookies. And then we're on to account number 2. Same guy, same person. Second account. I think I'll be happy with these. I know we didn't get anything crazy from LDs, but at least we got some stuff. At least it wasn't as bad as it could have been. There's no Juno in here, right? Well, T-bunnies. Hopefully they buff the T-bunnies to the point where they're better, because I would like to use them. All right, let's go on to their second account. Second account, same person. Let's get it started. I got the Vanessa here. I don't think he had Trinity on the last one. I think he just wanted to have these units on his thing. Oh, 2. I think we got these from what? I think we got these from dungeons. All right, let's see what he's looking for. Leo, Tiana, Odin, Molong, Carnal, Savannah, Shizuka. Okay, so we're definitely gonna try to do wind first, or we are doing wind first. Try to snipe, since he has a blessing, one of those things. He's got a bunch of LDs on this account too. Hopefully we get... I really hope we get an LD5. You know why? Because clickbait! That's why! I don't care about you guys. I don't care what you get. I just want a clickbait. Yeah, it's like the most honest thing any YouTuber... That's not true. That's not true. But that kind of is like the most honest thing a YouTuber could say. Is like, I don't care about anything, just clickbait. But no, I do want you guys to get good stuff though. So I don't think that I think back in the day, getting LD5s was a much bigger impact to like the views and the retention. Well, maybe not the retention. People just skip to whenever the LD5 was summoned. But like nowadays, people are just like, yeah, I just put it on because whatever, like doesn't matter. So yeah, good old YouTube. I've been noticing some trends that I'm not too fond of with YouTube. Like, it's kind of benefiting the low effort, rich get richer kind of thing, instead of, you know, let's give everyone a chance, let's make everyone, you know, bring everyone up, let everyone have some kind of audience. It's just like they're trying to, instead of giving everyone exposure to some degree at least, they're trying to be like Netflix and Hulu, and they're trying to compete, and they're like, no, we're just gonna keep shoving the more premium stuff down people's throats. It's like whoever the bigger channels that are like teams of people that are have good production values. Like, those are the things they're just going to keep pushing out, even if people are not interested in it. Because I'm noticing that because I have multiple YouTube accounts, and I am subscribed to hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of channels across all of these different accounts. So I see when notifications come through, and I see the different trends of like, this is what's being shown to me. Like, even if I'm not interested in certain things, they're still shown to me all the time, regardless of whether or not I'm even watching those videos on that account. So they're just showing these things to me, and the things that I want to see, that I'm interested in, they're not showing me. They're showing me what they want me to watch, not what I want to watch, which is not really great. I don't think that's really great. I don't like that. So, hey, tree. I remember you from RTA the other day when we were trying to shove you in things. Sophia, she's good in Giants teams. Because AI. Shumte, nice solid arena offense unit. I'm trying to like give little reviews of these lightnings, though. But yeah, it's I'm not happy with the YouTube recommendations and things. So it's just these channels that have groups of people working on them. And I'm not saying like, oh, I'm butthurt because they're not showing my stuff enough. Like, I've gotten lazy over the past, like, I've always been lazy. Wait a second. I've always been lazy. If I get less views, that's on, number one, that's on me not trying to continue to make better content. And number two, that's on Summoner's War is an 8-year-old game. It's just not, that's just the reality of the situation. I've been able to keep things consistent to a certain degree by trying to make the channel suck less. I'm not going to say better. I'm just going to say suck less because that's the closest thing. I'm not making anything better. I'm just trying to make things less worse. So I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, yeah, that's why I've been able to, you know, and you guys being very supportive over the past years. So that's the reason for, hey, we'll take new overdue. We're just talking about Chow. But that's the reason for this. So I don't remember what I was saying before. Something about something. Just being bummed out about what YouTube is doing. Like, I get from a business perspective that they want people to watch the higher production content, but this is kind of like if you're a small YouTuber, like what is the point? You're not going to get exposure. They don't care about you. I'm not trying to be mean to people. I'm just being honest. Like, they're a large corporation. They care about the bottom line. And if they keep people on the platform longer by shoving premium, high production value content and throwing the little guy under the bus, then that's what they're doing. That's what they're going to do. That's what they're going to continue to do. So I don't know if they're going to change their mind. I don't know if things are going to be... I mean, at a certain point, people have to adapt. Right, like content creators have to adapt to the new, the way the algorithm changes and everything. But like, some people are just not adapting at all. Like, some of the OG YouTubers just never adapted, and they kind of like they just fell off. Like, if you go look at, I'm sure I've mentioned this many times before. If you go look at Epic Mealtime, they were one of the pioneer YouTube food channels. They did like a lot of things that had like millions and millions and millions of views on some of their videos. And like nowadays it's like they get less views than this channel. And this is nothing special. I'm not doing anything special here. They never tried to improve their content is what I'm saying. I'm not saying anything special about me. So don't be like, he's being arrogant again. I'm not. I promise I'm not. It's just that they never tried to make things better. So then again, neither did I. But yeah, I mean, I like I said, I tried to make things less bad. If you take a look at the old, don't look at the old videos because they're terrible. But if you were to take a look at the old videos, you would look at them and be like, wow, it's so much less bad now. Even though I complain more, the quality of things is less bad. Not gonna say good, just gonna say less bad. Even the food channel, less bad. Less bad now than it was before in terms of like production quality and things. But you kind of have to, right? If you want any, if you want to do anything with it, because it's not the thing that it is. YouTube is not the platform that it used to be. It used to be like a very personal connection, right? Sometimes it still is, but you kind of have to force YouTube to, like, you have to do as viewers have to put the effort into find the channels and continue to keep up with the channels that offer you some kind of personal connection versus like high production value channels. So it's not like channels with, you know, personal communication are going to be promoted to you, because YouTube, they're like, we don't want that. We want high production value. And then you see that another thing, you see all of these high production content is like, it's now on other platforms as well. And maybe that's why, maybe that's the reason. But like, you see some of these YouTube shows on like Hulu or Netflix, and you're like, this is a YouTube show. Why is it on Hulu? Right? Like some of those, some of the food shows are on Hulu now. Like, this is YouTube. why is this on multiple platforms? So, I mean, I guess they could put it on whatever platform they want, but I would think that, and movies are on multiple platforms too. It just seems weird. It seems weird to see YouTubers on like Hulu or Netflix. So, and like the same shows that you could see on YouTube is now for a subscription fee on a different platform. It's odd, right? I think the one, if you guys are ever interested in doing YouTube, the one piece of advice I would say is to just find a niche, a small niche that you can make a name for yourself in that small niche. Because trying to compete with the big guys is just it's like trying to go up. It's like being a little dinosaur and trying to go up and fight a Tyrannosaurus. It's like, you're gonna get stomped. You're just gonna get stomped. Like, there's no two ways around it. You're just gonna get stopped. Whereas, like, if you are a little dinosaur and you're like, you know, a foot tall, and you fight another little dinosaur that's like a foot tall in the woods somewhere, in the jungles of dinosaur land, don't you love these? Don't you love these stories? Like, at least you have a chance against that other little dinosaur, right? You could be the king of the little grotto in the jungle. Versus like trying to take over the mountain where there's like different T-Rexes battling on top of the mountain. You're like, I'm gonna get these T-Rexes. I'm gonna chomp your ankles. Chomp your T-Rex ankles. And then they're like, that's cute, bro. I feel you chomping my ankle, and I'm going to crush you. You can make that analogy for like any part of life. Like, don't go up and try to fight T-Rexes. I don't mean that in the literal sense. I mean that in the metaphorical sense. Like, hold on, let me take notes. Don't fight T-Rexes. Got it. Never had that problem before, but just in case I have that issue, you're gonna see a wonky team. It's not the most normal. It works. It's consistent. I'm not gonna change their teams, but not the team I expected to see today. From this, don't fight T-Rexes. That's your life lesson. Lesson of the day. Are they missing 3 stars? LD3s. Missing Femi. Missing some 2 stars. Missing Rashid. Missing Dark Mummy. Alright. Oh, we got a jiggle. Hold on, we got a jiggle. Maybe I should watch what I say more. I should always watch what I say. Was that Veladril the rep? Please. Please, lasers. Call back to DHC. Please, lasers. Please. Hey, there we go. I was gonna say there's we go. Oh, hold on. Not very exciting, but at least 2 LD Lightnings Can't complain that much about the LD yet. We will. Don't get me wrong. What do we have? Like 80? So we're hoping for 4 to 5. I'm really hoping for an LD5 though, because it's been so long. It's been so long. This is one of the. I mean, there's a few reasons that I'm not doing LD scrolls on my account, but one of them is like. We won't get into it, but I don't want to like. No, because if I say this, then you guys are gonna think that that's the one reason. So I'm not gonna say anything. More lightning. Please get good stuff. Another solid unit. I think a lot of people that have her don't use her, but she's a solid unit. Okay. Dark Hypno. We got some good LD force. So this is the account. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Here we go. This is the one. This is the one. He's getting solid LD4s on this account. This is the blessed account. Okay. Oh my. Oh, this is, yeah. First account, nothing crazy. Or there was a few good ones, but like not crazy RNG or whatever. This account he's actually getting some good stuff. Above average RNG, above average pulls. Like actual useful pulls. I was hoping that was going to continue. I was going to hope against hope. But no. Alas. Poor Yurik. I knew him well. I didn't know how to follow up. Alas. Oh my goodness. 5 more. Walkers. All right, we did still get above average rates though. Above average. Well, the rates of it, we got above average luck, above average summons, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess it's not that crazy, but we did still get what was it, 6? $32 legendaries. Wind Dice Mage. I haven't even played with him since he got buffed. You know why? Is because Evan in the comp twist crew. I think it was just. I don't think it was a whole comp twist crew. I think it was just Evan on stream was like, let's first pick. Because I was doing that, and then he was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna do that idea too. And then I'm like, okay, if he's doing that. Oh God. Oh, I mean, oh God, the Windy, not oh God, him. But I'm like, if he's doing that, I'm not gonna be like, let's first pick the Wind Dice Magician. I'm like, what am I gonna take the same content? Like, no, I'm not gonna do that. So I just, but the thing is, I should have at least done a video on it. I shouldn't have just not done anything. But I was like, a lot of times I'll try to just not, like, just stray away from trying to oversaturate with one kind of content if possible. But you know, anytime new units come out or things get buffed in the balance patch, like everyone's gonna be doing the same stuff regardless, because it's all new units, it's all new stuff. Hey, speaking of new stuff, Water Chimera. But sometimes you just can't. Hey, Carlos. Sometimes you just can't avoid it. All right, Water Cannon go. Let's see if some of those were dupes or noobs. He was hoping to get Leo, Tiana, Odin, Molong, Karnal, Savannah, Shizuka. Excuse me. Let's see if some of these are new or whatever. New or whatever. So, what are we looking for? We're looking for little Tete, and we're looking for little Carlito. Little Carlito. Oh, those look like they are both new. That's pretty nice. Let's see if we can continue this this RNG streak. Those LDs are pretty good though. LDs are pretty good. Brandy. Oh, he didn't have. Did he not have Brandy on the other account? Or am I thinking of a different account from a different summon session? I'm like, oh, Brandy is what? Oh my god, we're getting a lot of stuff. We're getting a lot of Nat 5s now. I mean, we have legendary scrolls, but still, this is pretty good RNG. Wow. Contral's like, we appreciate that you're not showing all the other games in the in this video. All these other games from all these other things. They're really not. They really don't even care. To imply that Contral doesn't care at all about anything that I do is very humorous. We do have a Transcendence, so we can just feed one of those for blessings if we... If he has already. Brandia? Yes or no? Yes. Okay, so we're feeding Brandia. Does he have... Valkyria? Right? I didn't see one. I didn't see one. Yeah, he's missing. Oh, he's missing a few of those OG 4. Those OG Fire 5 stars. 4. The OG 4s, guys. All right, let's do this. Let's find the thing. Where is it? Why can I never find it? No, it's over here. That's why I can't find it. But don't you want a double brand? Now we're gonna find a double branded team. It's like, oh, just use this double branded team. It's super OP. It's like, oh, great. Oh my goodness. All right. So we have 10 legendary attributes. Let's zap some more. Let's jiggle some more. So close. LD5. Not even close. Fusion 4-star. Fusion Wind 4-star. Not even the slightest bit close to an LD5. As far away as you could possibly get, as a matter of fact. Okay, now we're just getting nothing, man. Remember how excited we were about these legendary attribute scrolls? I was trying to keep people's expectations at bay when they came out. I'm like, guys, that does not mean LD scrolls. People are like, oh, it's the LD legendaries. Like, no. No, it's not. It's not LD legendaries. But you can get LD 4 and 5s. Okay, that doesn't... Hey, it was a Hall of Heroes, but... Yeah, still. Alright. Transcendence plus Blessing. What do we have here that we need? Hopefully, we get something that he's looking for. 2 choices. Leo, Tiana, Odin, Molong, Karnal, Savannah, Shizuka. I'm gonna go with this. Blessing choice. He's asleep right now. So, because it's on the other side of the world. So, I have to make a judgment call. I do actually really like Monkey. I'm going to go with it's a speed lead, and also, people like to use her. I think people like to use her more than they like to use the Monkey. But the Monkey's not bad. Don't sleep on the Monkey, because the Monkey can't sleep. So don't you sleep on him. But I think most people would pick that. He wants Shizuka. I saw that there was a couple bruisers that he was looking for, but also there's a couple turn 1 units that he's looking for. I am trying to use my better judgment in thinking that he might actually want the Tomo more. But both are useful. So it's not like one is... It's not like one is better than the other, but really it depends on who you ask. Because if someone is playing bruiser turn 2 style teams and they have some good LD bruisers, like they have like Ragdoll or Tianlang or things like that. Well, not that you necessarily have to have Ragdoll or Tianlang, but if they have some good LD bruisers and they like to play bruiser, then Wang might be better for them. They might enjoy Wang more. If they're like to play fast, aggressive control, then to mow would be more enjoyable for them. So really depends on the playstyle. People will disagree with me, but those are the people that are like, oh no, monkey is so much better. Like, yeah, you play turn 2, or you don't have the runes that you even play turn 1. Maybe you're not fast enough. Whatever. Anyway, people just gonna complain regardless. Doesn't really matter. That's it for this one. Hope you guys get some good stuff this week. I will see you as always in the next one.